Weird. Good morning, YouTube, and good morning, TikTok. You are watching Live with LWL, Lindsay with Love, and today is, sorry, I'm playing with the camera here. Today is October, November 14th, 2024. What world am I in? Where am I living? I just went back to the past. November 14th, 2024 on a Thursday morning. Good morning, Jenna. Welcome to the chat. Thanks for being here. We are talking today about the Pleiadians. This is information channeled by Daniel Scranton. Relayed by Brian Scott. I listened to the rest of the podcast, the audio today. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to relay it to you guys. And as always, you know, I'm going to throw in my Lindsay 2 cents and my Lindsay wisdom as well. So let's get going in the chat. Good morning, my YouTube viewers. I really hope that the screen doesn't freeze today. But if you were here yesterday, thank you for the heart me double D's. Welcome to the chat. Thanks for being here. If the screen does freeze, YouTube viewer, yesterday, if you were here, can you tell me in the chat today, were you still able to hear the audio or did the whole thing freeze? Did the whole thing freeze or were you able to hear the audio? Thank you for being here, Double D's. It's nice to see you back in the room. Welcome. If you're new here, Laura 888 in the house, 88 in the house, Faye's in the house. If you're new here, please say hello. You might as well click the follow button. VIP Aaron is in the house. Hey, Aaron, how are you this morning? PG Rental App, welcome to the chat. Beach Sunshine Love, thank you for the follow. I go live Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time where we talk all things energy healing, perspective shifting, empowerment, leveling up your life by using your own natural energy, by using your astrology, human design, all of the things, because when you gain your awareness, you tap into your manifesting power and it's a beautiful place to live and you end up creating your entire reality as I've done for myself and as I'll teach you always how to do for yourself. Coach Britt, thank you for the chat. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live. Kristen, good morning. Hello, Coach Britt. Thank you guys for being brave and saying hello in the chat. I love it. This is a chat, you guys. It's a conversation, so it's not just me listening or talking to the screen. Oh, Raquel, hi, my soul sister. You don't have to go back and check. It's okay, no worries. I can go check too because it's replayed. Good morning, Omar. Welcome to the chat. AJR, good morning. Thanks for being here and thank you for being brave enough to say hello. VIP Aaron is in the house. Hey, Aaron. Thank you for the heart hands, VIP Deborah. Thanks for lighting up my daily goals. Irene says, I'm all about energy and frequency. I'm glad I met you here. Well, I'm glad that you're here as well. I'm all about it too. My soul mission is to raise the frequency of the planet, and I'm doing that currently by sharing my wisdom and the knowledge that I've gained through my own spiritual journey, as well as my own research. So welcome. If you hang out with me long enough, you will change your reality. If you hang out with me consistently, you will change your reality. Did I sleep better last night? VIP Aaron? Yes, I did. Thank goodness. I think I fell asleep at 8:45 in the evening. I was tired and my man fell asleep at like 7:30. We ate dinner and he's like, do you want to go to bed? And I was like, yes, please. I'm so tired. And so we both knocked out, which was so amazing. So thank you for asking. And yes, I feel much better. Shay is in the house. Hey girl, how are you? KL360, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. Thanks for being here. Good morning. I found you yesterday and you inspired me to pick up a journal just for manifesting. Well, Chelsea, that's amazing. I have, by the way, if you're interested on my website, lindsaywithlove.com, I have 2 journals for sale. One is a healing journal. It takes you through 52 weeks, an entire year of healing your chakra system through very simple journaling. It is a simple journal. Do I have it here? I do. It is very simple, not hard to do. Tracking your affirmations, tracking your water intake, and tracking your gratitude from the week, this week and the week prior. This is on my website, lindsaywithlove.com. And I also have a manifestation tracker. It's over here. I'll grab it really quickly and then we'll get on with the show. By the way, you guys, these are the cheapest ways to hang out with me. These are the cheapest ways to tap into my energy. It's a one-time payment of like I think one's $14 and one's $11. This is a manifestation tracker, 111 pages of manifesting. What this is really helpful for is setting yourself right energetically to manifest, and then also understanding how long it takes you. Because we all have a gestation period. It takes a baby 9 months to be born. It takes a baby chicken 21 days from what they tell me. Okay, I don't have chickens, but that's what they say. So recognize that when you learn how long it takes you to manifest, you'll become more patient with your manifesting because you know exactly likely how long it takes. And then from there, the fun of it is, can I speed up the process? And the answer is yes, of course you can. Of course you can. Yes. I already love this space. Coach Britt, well, thanks for being here. My video quality is great. Am I using a phone camera? Yes, I am using an iPhone, like one from like a number 11 or something, 10 Pro. I don't really know, but it's from many years ago. Because I don't fall into the iPhone trap of like, your iPhone's gonna blah, blah, blah. What up though? Welcome, Shay. Welcome to the chat. I have them both. Yes, VIP Deborah, you do? Amazing. Do you like them? How's it going for you? All right, let's get on with it. Manifestors, we're manifesting together inside of the Manifesting Club tonight at 8 p.m. If you want to manifest with a powerful group of people and you missed this session, the club doors will reopen tomorrow because we're manifesting together again on December 2nd at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the new moon energy, super powerful. And we're manifesting together again on December 13th at 8 p.m. with the full moon energy, Eastern Standard Time, live on Zoom. Join the live, enter your desires. Everybody in that club will send you powerful energy so you get exactly what you want. It works. I have plenty of Manifesting Club members in the chat right now. That's why they hang out with me, because it freaking works. Okay, so it's $11 a month. If you're interested, please join when the doors reopen tomorrow. In the meantime, you may want to join me in my spiritual community where there are months worth of spiritual lessons at this point. This month, we are focusing together on breaking through barriers as it relates to receiving money in this lifetime. Everybody wants more money, and you can be spiritual as heck and be rich as heck too as it relates to money. But also rich as heck in general, healthy, wealthy, prosperous, happy, fulfilled, in love with yourself and the world and all the things. Okay. Thank you for the follow, Lo Smith, Midwest photographer. We're in the Midwest. I'm a Michigander originally. Mortgage, Jamie says, I love manifesting. I'm here for this energy. Make sure to follow. We do this Monday through Friday together. LaKara, thank you for the hand hearts. Cherish, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. Let's see what's going on. VIP Deborah says, I have them both. Okay, I saw that. Let's go. Let's go. It truly freaking works. VIP Deborah says. VIP Aaron says, wait, it's been a week. Is there a Cosmic Collection Zoom tomorrow too? No, Cosmic Collective Zoom is happening next week. Next week. Cosmic Collective, we are energy healing on Monday. I don't know if it's AM or PM. I can't remember off the top of my head. And we're spiritually chatting on Friday. So if you want in on the Cosmic Collective and you want to learn spiritually from me, if you're on your journey and you want to learn directly from me, also inside the Cosmic Collective, you get discounts to all my services. As a VIP member, you get 2 spiritual chats a month where we hang out live on Zoom, and you also get group energy healing once a month. All of it's on replay. So yes, make sure to check the calendar. You guys, it's already 20 minutes in. Let's get going. I'm at 3.2 thousand likes. Holy cow. Thank you all for being here. Jana, it's nice to see your face every single day in here. I really appreciate you being here. All right, so once again, we're going to talk about Pleiadian channeling. This is channeling from a man named Daniel Scranton, relayed to me via YouTube by Brian Scott, Reality Revolution. Okay, Leslie, thank you for the follow. Thanks for being here. So yesterday we talked about a Lindsay idea, a download that came into my brain, which was that we are only in our reality, which we've known for, oh my gosh, the bird is back. Whoa. Okay. Anyway, we are the only ones in our own reality. We're the only ones in our own reality. We are the only ones with our own perspective. So we are the only ones that live inside of our reality. However, there are thousands of versions of us floating out in the ethers because every single person that's ever come in contact with us has a version of us. Now, some people have a more strong version of us because they're in our reality every single day. Your partner, maybe your mom, your sister, your boss, your friend, whoever. And other people have kind of like a knowing of us, but maybe not really a huge decision on like one way or the other what we're about. The barista that you see once a week, maybe, right? Or maybe you go to a restaurant once a month that you frequent. So sometimes you see the same people working there, as an example. Okay, that's right, VIP Aaron says. No worries, girl, no worries. We've got a lot going on. If you're hanging out with me, you know that I have a lot going on because I'm always creating. And so it's like, buckle up, get in for the ride, right? Beep, beep. All right. So you have, hairstylist, exactly, Leslie. This is due to the constant exchange of energy then. Yeah, of course, right? And so what I suggested yesterday was, why don't you just take the best versions that everybody sees you as? And if you don't know how people see you in the highest light, ask them. Hey, soul sister Raquel, who's watching on YouTube. By the way, Raquel, you don't have to say this, but as an example, my soul sister is watching on YouTube, one of my best friends for life. I would ask her, what is the best version of me? How do you see me? And then I would take that perception and I would say, okay, I'm gonna use that. And I'm gonna take that and be part of my personality. And then I'm gonna ask my old boss, like, what was the best part of me? He would tell you that the best part of me was I was an old soul. He wrote it in my review. I thought that was strange. My corporate review, Lindsay is an old soul. Is that gonna get me more money? I don't know. It worked for a little bit anyway, until I had to leave the corporate world and follow my heart, right? And so you ask all these different people, assuming that they really truly love you, what is the best part of me? And then you adopt that as who you fully are. Quite simple. And then all of a sudden now you have a really high vibration. And what it's really done for you is helped you get the heck out of your negative self-talk, because negative self-talk puts you in a prison from manifesting your best reality. All right, let's keep going then. So we talked a little bit about that yesterday, and then I did segue yesterday into, and I'm looking at my notes right here. If you're new, I have a computer right here. So I'm looking at my notes. Incognito, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. I like that name. We were talking yesterday about as well, a little bit about the Pleiadians. Oh, and I was talking yesterday about people that, and this is a little bit of out of order, but yesterday we also filled in on how the Pleiadians say that some people feel very lost in this world, and it's because these people that feel very lost in the world, they don't necessarily have some soul mission that they're attached to. Like in my spiritual awakening, during my awakening, I was told my soul mission, and I was said, I took oaths about this soul mission. I had to be very transparent about my spirituality, and I had to be able to like step in and fully embrace all the parts of me and be honest with my audience and blah 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 blah. I took all these oaths, okay. But really the main oath was you must be honest. You absolutely must be honest, and you will keep your powers. And if you're not, then, well, you're going to kind of the wrong path. So I have a very clear direction. However, I'm not fully attached to how that turns out for me. The soul mission is to raise the frequency of the planet. Initially, I thought I was going to go around energy healing everybody. Now, do I still have private clients? Yes. Do I still work with them? Yes. But it has very much evolved to sharing my knowledge in a larger way to a larger audience, which is via TikTok. Okay. And then from there, it may evolve even further. I don't really know, but I'm following my heart and I'm listening to the guidance. And so what they're basically saying is some people have a soul mission, but don't be so locked into your labels. And we talk about this a lot because I think labels are very stifling. What are you labeling yourself as now? And if you're labeling yourself and you're so stuck on that label, you've basically anchored yourself to that identity, which closes you off from really opening up to more possibility and more opportunity and truly your full abundance, right? And so the Pleiadians had a very powerful message yesterday in this channeling that I was listening to. Once again, I listened on Brian Scott's YouTube channel, and he was reading from Daniel Scranton, okay? So he says, and the Pleiadians actually say, by the way, not he, the Pleiadians said, that people that feel a little bit lost and directionless in life right now are actually at an advantage because they're very open to what's about to come. They're very open to all the different possibilities. So if you're listening and you're like, I don't really know what is my soul mission, you could get a Your Soul's Purpose report where I look at you from your highest vibration. It's an astrology report, but it's also an intuitive report from me. That information's in my bio. Or you could just say, I'm just really open and I'm going to follow the synchronicities and I'm going to follow the guidance. And it's powerful. And it doesn't have to be more than that, right? It doesn't have to be like humans want to complicate it all. We want to get our brains involved, but your heart is actually more of a brain than your brain. And so you breathe through your heart and you open yourself up and you magnetize yourself to those things that you really desire. Okay. So let's actually get on with it. Ali, thank you for the follow. Bex is in the house. Hey, Bex. Welcome to the chat, my friend. How are you? All right, so I have a lot of like chunks of information on this, and I haven't looked at it since yesterday. I was walking and writing and listening at the same time, which was kind of interesting to say the least. So I'm going to kind of just look to see. Okay, so they really start talking about accepting your life for what it is and accepting good things are happening. Living well with Stacy. Hey, it's nice to see you back here. I haven't seen you in a minute. Welcome back, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Bex, how did everything, if you're willing to share, and please don't because I know it's private, but how did everything go yesterday? Was it yesterday or is it today? Kelly, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. I've been thinking about you, Bex, and your family. The Pleiadians say, look past your current circumstances. So basically they're saying, if you feel like you're really in the trenches right now in your life, or you're stuck somewhere in your life, or you're feeling disempowered and you're worried about what the government's going to do and blah, 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 blah. Right? Because we know it's all kind of like hocus pocus anyway. It's an illusion. When you are fully empowered, you don't care about what anyone else around you is doing because you're creating your reality. But the Pleiadians say, if you're in a circumstance that you don't particularly love right now, they say, look past your current circumstances toward what is coming. Don't look at what's happening right now, because right now is already a past and old manifestation. It took a lot of energy combination to get you here. Right? And so why would you pay attention to here when you could look past it ever so slightly toward what's actually coming to you based on what you're doing now, right? What I'm doing now is staying consistent by going online at 9 or so a.m. Monday through Friday, and I'm receiving followers, building my audience. That's what I'm doing now. And so I know, looking past these circumstances where I'm at 18.9 thousand followers, you guys, but I'm about to be at 50. We already know this, right? looking past my current circumstances, but I'm rather happy with what I have now. I really am. I feel very fulfilled. And they say then look toward what is coming rather than what reality you're currently in, because you're focusing on the why of it keeps you trapped there. You might start asking yourself, well, how did I get here? Why am I here? Why am I here? And I talk to my private clients all the time about this. I say, we're going to work a little bit on how the heck you got here so you understand it. But after that, we're not going to keep digging. We're not talk therapy, we're energy healing. We're not going to keep asking, well, why did that happen? And why did that happen? Because all you're doing is putting yourself on the hamster wheel of why. And what is that doing besides you running in the same place? When you're on a treadmill, you're going in the same place. You're not, on a hamster's on the wheel. They're just running in place. We want to be running forward, right? And not so aggressively that it's like taking a lot of energy or effort, but we just want to get off the hamster wheel. So when we're asking ourselves continuously, well, how did I get here? Why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? Does it really matter to a certain extent? At some point, you're just going to have to accept it for what it is anyway if you want to move forward, right? Julie Brown Johnson, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Let's see, Bex, supposed to have an interview. Okay, today. Okay, got it. Okay, well, we're going to keep sending the good vibes. I'm visualizing it for you. Living Well, Stacy said, I was stuck in my job. I created an amazing change. Go on, my friend. I'm proud of you. Go on. Takes courage, right? It takes courage to evolve and grow. I release the word change. It's not really my favorite word. I would prefer growing and evolving, but it takes courage nonetheless. Coach Britt says, reminding myself to be in the consciousness now, not the familiar past or predictable future. Yeah, living in the present moment, fully embraced and current in the moment. Thank you. Beck says, you're welcome. Acceptance. Shay says, yep, accept it. Accept. Eventually you have to accept what it is, even if it's hard to accept. Because if you don't accept it for what it is, then you've probably regret. It's probably either you've got guilt, shame, resentment, regret, something, which is all low vibrational energy, keeping you trapped, keeping you stuck. Okay. So they go on to say, whatever you're experiencing now is actually a gift. And whatever you're experiencing now has a gift for you, but you're the one who has to unwrap the gift and actually accept it for what it is. So if you're in a challenging moment, change the perspective to this is an opportunity, and this challenge is actually a gift to me that so I can evolve into my soul, so I can evolve my soul, step into my soul mission, whatever, right? And then as you accept the gift for what it is, now all of a sudden you've got an even greater tool, you've got a new experience, you've got more knowledge, more understanding, whatever it is. It's super powerful. Right, you're Jamaican American. Joel and Victoria Austin, Sarah, I don't know who those people are, but I'm glad you're inspired by them. Yeah, be inspired by people, you guys. Living Well, Stacey says, tomorrow is my last day. So I'm speaking over the why I'm leaving. Wait, what? I'm speaking peace over the why I'm leaving. Okay, got it. Yes, go on, you guys. Everything is not so serious in life, number one. And number two, like whatever you manifest now, right now, whatever you're experiencing has been a manifestation that already happened. And now you can tweak it ever so slightly and say, okay, I like these pieces of my life. And I'm going forward and I'm going to change some of these pieces. And I change those, I grow and I release the pieces that are not serving me by making new choices. Okay. That's Lindsay talk. Let's get back to the Pleiadians. So the Pleiadians say that every single soul before coming to Earth knew, and we've talked about this before, Quo has told us, we all kind of spiritually know this inside of our hearts. We know this. Quo says, the Pleiadians say, every soul before coming to Earth knew they were about to embark upon a very special mission, as Earth has this very special place in the universe. So you already knew it was going to be kind of fun and crazy and wild and exciting all at once. People are like, oh my gosh, I'm so scared for the election. And I'm like, I'm kind of excited to see how this all plays out. We're living history right now. We're literally in the middle of it. To me, it's kind of a cool feeling. It's like, well, shoot, how is this going to work out? And number one, and number two, can I stay in my own empowerment so that it doesn't actually really affect me? And that's the key. Can you do that? And the answer is yes, for sure. Wow, I never thought about it. Okay. Living Well, Stacey, I used to believe that when a job didn't work, I had to run to the next one. Now I recognize growth. Yeah, exactly. Growth. I mean, shoot, I literally manifested my dream job from when I was a little girl, which was to be a fashion buyer in Los Angeles, downtown Los Angeles, California. I manifested it. And then I was like, this is not what I want to do. Whoa. Like I thought, and then I did, and then I was like, nah. And then I left, and that's okay. You're allowed to change your mind. Oh my gosh. Thank you, VIP Aaron, for the hand hearts. What a concept, right? What a concept. You're allowed to change your mind. Permission granted, you guys. Change. It's okay. And by the way, everything that you're living now, you already created. So you know that you can change it up, evolve, make it different. All right. Coach Britt says we surely overcomplicate things, right? LOL doesn't have to be that hard. Yep. Good morning, Amethyst. Welcome to the chat. Beck says, sending high vibes. VIP Aaron says to Beck, sending high vibes. Yay. Lightbulb Shay says, me too, living well with Stacy. That's right. It's right there. Removing the attention, energy surrounding the outcomes. Yep. Thank you for the hand hearts, VIP Aaron. I appreciate you, my friend. Devante Wilson, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. Kristen says, just added your journals to my Amazon cart. Christmas present for myself. Go on, my friend. I love that. Devante says, I love your energy. Gonna hang out for a bit. Well, welcome. Thanks for the heart me. Hang out for a bit. I go live Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you ever miss me live, you can always catch my replays on YouTube. I absolutely promise that I'm working on titling my YouTubes in a way that it's more enjoyable to actually search what the heck you're about to listen to. That is on my list of to-dos. Okay. So they keep saying, so then the Pleiadians go on to say, they say that we knew as souls there would be pain and suffering. We knew that coming in here, but we decided to come anyway because we understood how we could expand and grow. My whole body is chills right now. I'm going to say it again, you guys. And if you're in a safe space that you can close your eyes and listen to the words I'm about to say, see how it hits you in your soul, not in your brain. Maybe put the hands on the heart. That's what I like to do. That's just my vibes. Okay. Close your eyes if you're in a safe space, like AK, not driving or something along those lines. Every soul before coming to Earth knew they were about to embark upon a very special mission, as the Earth has a special place in the universe. You knew there would be pain and suffering, but you decided to come anyway because you understood how far you could expand. The reward for being on Earth was like none other in the galaxy, and so the pain and suffering would be worth it. I literally sat for a second. My channel is totally open, and I don't know if you guys can see ever so slightly my shifting, because I had just had wild energy fly through my crown chakra down to my root, listening to those words from my own mouth. Tell me why I have tears in my eyes right now, because you are a light worker, which is why you're hanging out with me. You wouldn't be otherwise. And it's true. It's hitting you in your soul. You're like, this is true. And so I'm here to empower you and to help you recognize how powerful you are with your own natural energy. Your own natural energy, which means it's been with you since you've been on this earth in this body. It's not something you need to create, it's just something you need to tap into. Activate, right? Activate. That's what you need to do, is activate yourself. How do you do that? Clearing and cleansing your chakra system. And if you're interested in me teaching you that, there's a course in on my profile page in my bio. There's a link. There's a course called Unleash Your Manifesting Power course. Pre-recorded videos along with a bunch of activities for you to stay consistent and actually activate your energy. So if you're interested in that course, you can go into my bio. Do it while it's in your heart. Don't wait until this is over. You can always come back after you check out. You have to take action on the things that are in your heart right away. That's kind of important. Anyways, if you're interested in that, use the code POWER at checkout, POWER. My body's still vibrating from that download or that message. We'll say it again one more time too. Use the code POWER at checkout, Unleash Your Manifesting Power course to activate yourself. Okay. That's how you become living the best life ever. All right. VIP Deborah says, tingling from my feet to my shoulders and my head. Yeah, that was really beautiful. Zenny Walker, welcome to the chat. I'm so Kamala, my sun and Mars in Virgo, myself. We're not talking about that today, but you are more than welcome to get any of the astrology reports in my bio, in my link. We're not talking astrology today, especially very specific astrology. Adriana, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. All right, let's say it one more time. Do you guys want to say it one more time, or are you good on it? Did it hit you enough in your soul that you're like, I'm good on that? I'm good on that, because we've got a lot to talk about. You let me know. I'll wait for a second. I'm going to have a sip of my coffee and a sip of my spirulina. My morning mix of supplements, collagen and spirulina and C60, which is like some sort of supplement, and some colloidal silver is thrown in there. And Fiona, welcome to the chat. One more time, Carly Garcia says, VIP, Everyone wants to hear it again. Okay, let's do it. Zenny Walker, a big confirmation for me. I stumbled in and you're grateful. This happens all the time. Most people stumble into my room. They hear something that they needed to hear as a sort of synchronicity or confirmation. You can ask anybody that is in the Cosmic Collective that's bought from me, that's a client or customer of mine. This happens all the time. So I'm grateful that I can be the confirmation that you needed. I really am. I'm a messenger. What does it taste like? The spirulina tastes disgusting, which is, I never drink out of a straw, but I do for this. And there's a lid for a very specific reason, which is the spirulina grosses me out. But I put some Ultima in, which is like an electrolyte powder. And I put grape Ultima in, so it cuts the taste. But the smell, it's strong nonetheless. But when I tell you it is powerful for like energy, glowing skin, all the things, it's definitely worth it. All right, let's read. Love the vibe. Well, thanks for being here, Kelly. BD Thrive. What does it taste like? Okay, let's go. One more time, you guys. If you can, close your eyes, hold your heart, let it sink in. Kelly, I am a Pisces, Sun, Cancer, Moon, Cancer rising. My mission is to basically empower and awaken people on this planet by sharing my own stories and my own truths and what I learn. All right, closing the eyes one more time, you guys, and then we're going to move on. Every soul before coming to Earth, let's actually start it a little bit different. I'm going to give this to you personally. Before coming to Earth, you knew you were about to embark upon a very special mission, as Earth has a special place in the universe. You knew there would be pain and suffering, and you decided to come anyway because you understood how far you could expand. And the reward for you being on Earth was like none other in the galaxy. So your pain and suffering would be worth it. Maybe we want to just take like a deep breath in through the nose, letting it out of the mouth, dropping the shoulders, maybe wiggling the neck a little, just letting that go. That was really beautiful. Okay, so then you might be curious, well, what did the Pleiadians say our mission is? What the heck? If you're saying that there's this big mission that we're all on, what is it? And I discovered this mission is the greatest mission. Although I do have maybe a little bit more of a niche mission, but the greatest mission for any single soul on this earth, you are included in this, every single soul, is to create a new earthly experience for yourself and future generations. This is per the Pleiadians. To create a new earthly experience for yourself and for future generations by standing in the highest frequencies of love and joy. And how do you tap into your highest frequency of love? You heal yourself. And how do you heal yourself? By healing your chakra system. Because when the chakra system is imbalanced and blocked or overactive, you've got a chakra here, you've got a chakra here, some are spinning really fast and some are too slow. And your energy is like this in the body. It's chaotic. And when the energy is chaotic, you're not a full channel of really powerful energy. And so the energy in the root chakra maybe is coming in very weak and it's barely getting up through the crown. You want the root chakra to be open and activated, the sacral open activated, solar plexus open activated, heart chakra, connector chakra from the earth to your spiritual essence, the throat activated. I'm activated. I had a very powerful spiritual experience where I was told to go lie down in meditation and they activated my throat chakra. Third eye activated, the crown activated, another portal where energy comes down through. And so when you're a full channel, you are love. And this is not to say you're not loved now, because everybody is. I'm saying you're activated in it. You're really experiencing yourself as love. And so you start the healing journey and it turns into a self-love journey. And then it turns into a truth-seeking journey, which is why it's never ending, by the way. Melly, welcome to the chat. I'm so glad you're working on your Etsy and your plants. I'm so proud of you. Energy is everything, Kelly BD Thrive. Yes, it is, my friend. Yes, it is. Yafa Empress VIP in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. So he basically says, so the Pleiadians say, channeled through Daniel Scranton, relayed by Brian Scott on his YouTube channel. This is where I found this information. And it resonates in my soul, which is why I'm sharing it with you. This is not new information. This is just kind of, a lot of the channelings are at this point confirming other channelings, right? And so yeah, this makes total sense. He's saying that Pleiadians are saying that awakening is coming in waves. Awakening is coming in waves. And if you're awake now, in other words, if you're spiritually awake, not woke, awake, two different things, awake, that you're basically a leader in the movement. You're very important to the process right now. Now, think about the people like from back in the day. I'm talking like Dolores Cannon way before her time, Bob Proctor way before, like all these kind of spiritual leaders that we really look up to now for the people that are awake. Geez, imagine they were like the creators. They were like the first true channels and kind of, I wouldn't say inventors because it's always been here, right? But they were the ones that remembered, and they were bold and courageous and brave enough to share their knowledge. Geez, it took me a lot of work in the solar plexus, confidence, personal power to be able to share my truth. First with my family, by the way, I'm quitting my corporate job and going to go do my own business. And now I'm an astrologer and an energy healer. What? What, Lindsay? What are you doing? Okay, you do you. Go on. And then now to stand in front of 36 of you or more sometimes at a time, 18.9 thousand of you on TikTok and share my truth, it's powerful. And so if you're resonating with this, share your truth, right? You're meant to help others and not be frustrated when others say, oh my gosh, I have a lot of friends or people in my inner circle that sometimes they're still just now, like my partner, just now learning some things. And I'm like, yeah, I've been talking to you about this for many years, but it's like he's ready to receive the information and accept it, right? And so rather than being annoyed and being like, oh, well, it took you so long, I'm like, oh my gosh, like you're moving through a spiritual awakening. This is very powerful. I'm excited for you. I'm excited, right? So we don't want to poo-poo and be sassy with the people that are just now waking up because you've probably been knowing a lot of this information. We want to honor them. We want to encourage them to continue to grow and evolve. Stardust, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Sunny Walker, thank you for the follow. You guys are so sweet in the TikTok chat. I love it all. By the way, this is a very respectful place. And I don't tolerate, any rudeness or anything, where it's like very love and light in here. And I love in the chat, you guys making friends and being super kind to each other. I really appreciate that. I'm very grateful for that. So thank you. Thank you for making it very easy for me. Carly Garcia says, I just quit my 16-year-old job. Life is a blank canvas for me at this time. Go on, my friend. Yeah, quitting corporate was the best thing I did for myself. Planty Mama, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Zenny says, I was heading to do graphics for business and I was drawn to TikTok where I do not spend time. Grateful. How amazing. Well, you're going to have a great day of doing graphics because now you're in a high vibrational space, energetically speaking, right? Yes, girl, I just quit my insurance job. Oh my gosh. Kelly, I was in insurance workers comp in California, to say the least, and that was the most soul-sucking thing I've ever done for myself. Like, why? Cynthia, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, you guys, allow yourselves to follow your hearts, but also be conscious of your integrity and not putting yourself in survival mode to do that, right? I think that's an important conversation to have. Okay, so Pleiadians say that you're a leader in the movement and the awakening is coming for all of us. The awakening is coming because we've been asking for it as a collective, but it's coming in divine timing. So there's a reason some of us wake up when we wake up, just like others, because we're all on our own unique journey. This is Lindsay Talk. We're all on our own unique journey, and your energy is like your fingerprint. Nobody has it. And so you can't expect that when I wake up, just because my partner and I have been living together for so many years, he would wake up too. You can't expect that because his journey is his and my journey is mine, right? And so we allow the divine timing to be what it is without being sassy about it, without being impatient, because impatience will kill your dreams and lowers your vibration, right? And the Pleiadians say, as someone who is awake, you are the exception basically to the rule, because they say the awakening is coming. And so if you're awake now, congratulations, you're the exception to the rule. Doesn't that kind of feel good? I feel like a little bit of a renegade. Yeah. All my life I was like, oh, I'm a good kid, get good grades. And now I'm like, forget society standards. This is wild. Tanya Kanyarte, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Beauty is you. What does waking up mean? How do you know when you've awakened? Beauty is you are likely awake already because you're interested in this information. Now there's definitely layers of it, but you'll know because you have a different perspective. You see past the illusions that are, the news stations, which is like literally the news stations is just propaganda and entertainment at this point. Different shows on TV, you can see kind of the agendas behind everything. You kind of know how the larger world is playing out. So yeah, I define awake personally. For me, it was a big shift. All of a sudden I was like, I had realized like I was giving my attention to all the wrong things in life. And there was like a much bigger kind of conversation happening in the skies. It's really, this earth is truly a balance of like light and dark. And when I learned that, they kind of gave it to me when I woke up about, they gave it to me in a sense of like a spiritual war, although I don't necessarily like the word war, and I don't really believe that. I just think we're all meant to shine our lights. And so if you're not fully shining your light, you would know, right? I knew. I was like partying every night because I was unfulfilled in my job and I was really insecure. So I was, trying to mask the insecurities by like being a little bit overconfident, maybe, trying to do a little too much, blah, 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 blah. So you'll know. Good morning, Shay Shay. There are layers and layers. Exactly. When we're awake, are we fully awake? There's layers. Yeah. I think you're awake at first and you're like, holy cow, all this is happening. And then you meditate every day. And then you start to take your spirituality really, really seriously. And you start to take your energy really seriously. And you start to consume higher vibrational things, whether it's physically eating proper foods, whether it's mentally and emotionally absorbing proper information that's high vibrational and taking care of your body. So there's so many layers, right? And I would expect that as you hang out with me, especially over the next 20 years, I will continue to do this work. And I would expect that you will see a transformation within me and you'll be able to notice that there's more layers as well. It'll become deeper, it'll become more profound. I'll be able to relay and teach you in a very simple way, but the information will be very complex, right? That's what I expect. Because first and foremost, Pluto is going into my 8th house. So it's going to be fun and I'm excited for it. And in Pluto and Aquarius, we're all transforming and we're all dismantling and releasing those disbeliefs and the limiting beliefs that are keeping us playing small in life as a collective. So yeah, it's a very personal journey, you guys. And the reason, and if you really, really, really want to take your journey seriously, you would do one thing every day, and that is meditate. And if you don't do that thing every single day, and I'm not talking, you have to be so strict that it becomes like a very bothersome activity. I actually promise you, as you meditate more every day, you will want to meditate more every day. But even 10 minutes a day, just having that intention and trying, that's how you'll actually start to discover yourself. I can't discover you. You have to discover you, right? It's like you do your push-ups, I do mine. For now, anyway, maybe technology will help us at some point in the future. All right, let's get caught up with the comments. You all are the best. Well, so are you, Melly. Thanks for being here. Shay says, light and dark, confirmation. Wow, I just wrote my journal, the serpent and cross. Interesting, Shay Shay. Why do I keep calling you Shay Shay? Or when are you changing your name back, girl? I'm just joking. No rush, okay? No pressure. I'm just going to keep calling you Shay Shay. Zenny says, it's almost like, oh no, did my camera just move on that was so weird. I feel like my camera just moved. It's almost like turning the pages of a book. You open it up and your journey begins. Yes, exactly. You have to develop your self-awareness and consciousness. Yep, exactly. That's why I built the Unleash Your Manifesting Power course. It helps you do all of those things. Kristen says, I'm a huge empath and often close myself out. How can I be open and still protect myself? Kristen, go listen to the first pinned meditation on my TikTok page and listen to it at least 7 days so you can get the idea of how to do what it is I'm teaching you how to do. I help you clear all of your chakras and then you ground, you center, and you shield, you protect your energy. I'm a wildly crazy empath. My moon is in the 12th house conjunct my ascendant in Cancer 2 degrees. Like you're talking to the empath of the world right here. Like if there was a queen empath, perhaps I would be crowned it, So yeah, I know that feeling and it's really challenging if you're not understanding how to use your energy. VIP Deborah says, I'm so glad to hear you're going to stay around. You scared me when you said you're going to go on a yacht. Well, a yacht still has Wi-Fi, girl. I'm still going to be moving and grooving. I'm just going to show you how my life transforms. Yeah, but that's not for another couple of years, probably. Let's see. Yachts still have Wi-Fi. Don't worry, you guys. When I first started on my astrology journey, this is actually quite funny. My partner's always wanted, I'll share a quick story, personal story. My partner's always wanted to retire on a yacht for a few years and just like live a yacht life and just kind of bounce around to different islands and like just live it up and soak up the sun. He loves being out on the water. He likes being in the sun, whatever. So I was like, okay, well, I could just write my astrology reports like on the sun deck of the yacht and like eat my fresh fruit and like live my best life, right? And when I took an astrology, like this is years ago now, 2 years ago, At that point, I was manifesting the yacht, and I've let it go because I'm not really emotionally attached to it. I know it's on its way to us, but I was pretending that my apartment was a yacht. And so every morning I was looking out and I was pretending there was waves when it was really just like the city view and whatever. And I went to this like astrology kind of free masterclass of sorts. And the lady, confirmation, she was like, yeah, one of my good friends, she lives on a yacht and she just writes her astrology reports all day. And I was like, confirmation, it's going to happen for me. I don't have to think about that ever again. Kelly says, little moments of who one is actually perceiving the thoughts that come on little moments of who is the one actually perceiving the thoughts that come to my head. Good morning, Chaotic Solitude. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining the conversation. Let me get caught up, you guys. Holy cow. Holy cow. You have to wait 30 days. Okay, Shay. That's okay. Chaotic Solitude, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Clee, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Stacy, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. Kristen says, thanks so much. You're welcome. Flex LL. Big flex. Hair flip. Tanya, I'm an empath healer and have abilities, but very interested to understand astrology. Yep, same for me. I started in energy healing and I'm learning astrology. Constantly learning astrology because it's a never-ending conversation. AB Merritt, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. So many new people in the chat. Please say hello. Please say, oh my gosh, yes, astrology, Virgo, Sun, Aries, Moon, Taurus, rising. Amazing. They say my 8th house is packed. But you guys, my 8th house, I said it's going to be a huge transformation for me because Aquarius rules my 8th house. So it's not for everybody it's not about the 8th house for everybody with Pluto. And I will do some Pluto videos. Hello, Carrie. Welcome to the chat. Hello, Cynthia. Welcome to the chat. So just as to be mindful there. Okay. You guys, by the way, I create my reality and I don't live in fear because I'm creating my reality. So if you know what you're creating in your reality, you can release the fear. Thank you for the rose, Kelly. I'm afraid of what I could see in meditation. Maybe afraid is the wrong word. Well, your fear could be holding you back. That's for certain. But if you are nervous about meditating because you're afraid of what you're going to see, first and foremost, it's highly unlikely, unless you're super clairvoyant and you've just never meditated in your life, it's highly unlikely your first meditation, you're going to go like into some astral world. It's unlikely. Now, I'm not saying it would never happen. I'm just saying it's pretty unlikely. Number one. Number two, protect yourself before you meditate. Ask whoever it is, God, source, universe, creator, love, the greatest infinite one, whoever, whatever energy you want to tap into, and say, protect me in this meditation, and set the intention and you'll be fine. There's no reason to be afraid of meditation. It's a limiting belief that people tell you because they want you to stay small and they want you to live in fear. And I just am not doing that anymore because it's not fun there. So let's keep going with the Pleiadians. We're going to go a little bit over today, by the way. You guys, for those of you, maybe we should do this now because it's already 10 o'clock. You guys, these calls have been going, these teachings, these TikTok lives have been going so fast. Holy cow. Where does time go when you're having so much fun? I'm in flow state because time has just erased. It's disappeared. I have no concept of it right now. Get your journal out, get your paper out. For those of you that are manifesting with me, by the way, I checked to see where I was at on 11/7 because we're manifesting 50,000 followers. And I want to say, if I remember off the top of my head, at 11/7, I was at like 18.5. And now it's 11/14 and I'm at 18.9. I think I was at like 18.5 or 18.6. So I think I'm just going to put that there because I want to see, right? By the way, we're doing this because a neurosurgeon told us this is how you manifest from a scientific perspective. I don't really need the science because I believe I'm the creator of my reality, but some people need the science. So whatever. Choose what you need in life. Get your journal out. Yeah. So if you're new here, this is what we're doing. Holy cow. I've seen crystals, clouds, lights, etc. Well, let it go. Let it flow. Maybe you are clairvoyant. Let it flow. That's amazing. VIP Deborah says, does anyone remember Shelley McLean and her claiming she used to project out on a cable? I have no idea who that is, but please tell me more. DTM, thank you for the follow. Blessed in Life, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. And don't know what it means. Beauty is you. You need to tap. Not you need to, but what I recommend is if you don't know what it means, start journaling it out and then start asking in the meditations, what the heck did that mean? You'll connect with your intuition eventually, you guys. If you go into my Unleash Your Manifesting Power course, it's $77. $77 to align your entire chakra system, activate your manifesting power, tap into and connect with your intuition. I don't ever not know what my life is doing or what's happening in my life or where I'm going. I don't worry about making decisions because my higher self tells me what to do every single day to advance and move forward toward my manifested reality. And I did that work for myself, and any single person can do it too. I promise you, I used to live in a very insecure, jealous, lack of confidence space, not good enough, not worthy enough. Money doesn't grow on trees. It's hard to make money, blah, 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 blah. I had that life. I know you can propel yourself out of it because I did it for myself, but you've got to do it for you. I can't do it. I can just be the catalyst. I can just remind you every single day how powerful you are. But you've got to believe it, and you've got to activate that power within you, okay? And so if you want to join that course, it is $77, but use code POWER, POWER at checkout. You get 15% off. And start doing it now. Literally, depending on how kind of chaotic your energy is or not, it took me 7 months. I took it very seriously. I did a month for each of my chakras. Starting at the root up through the crown, it took me 7 months. But if you started now, you'd be halfway done, depending on how much energy you give it. You'd be halfway done by 2025. And then by Q2 2025, you're popping off. And all your friends are like, what did you do? And you're like, I learned my energy, empowered myself. Okay, so get your journal out. That's enough of that. Random ad. Okay, so journal. The neurosurgeon says step 1, write out what it is you desire. I'm going to read mine while I write it out to you so you understand what we're doing. Tap into your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions. Tap into your senses. Your senses are very powerful, okay? So this is mine. By the way, I'm manifesting 50,000 followers, but my real goal is 20 million plus. And it's not because I have a dream of being somebody that has 20 million followers from an ego perspective. It's because the more people that hear me, the more I tap into and successfully achieve my soul mission of raising the frequency of the planet. Okay. And so as I empower more people, we get bigger and bigger and bigger. More people are healing. And all of a sudden the frequency of the planet is going up, 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 up. Okay. So it's not because Lindsay wants 20 million followers. It's because I want to help and fulfill my soul mission. So when you're manifesting, manifest for the good of all, not just you, and it'll go much faster and much easier. So I'm going to tap into my emotion, or to my senses as I'm manifesting. So I'm writing down, I vividly see, because I'm seeing this happening. 50,000 followers on my TikTok. What are you manifesting page? And I can feel, now I feel, at first I could see with my senses. Now I can feel how proud I am, how proud and excited I am. Because I'm proud and excited of the 18.9 I have now. It's going to be 19 soon. And as I share this news with my partner, and I can hear, now I hear, and I can hear him tell me how amazing it is, how proud of me he is, and to keep going. He always tells me, babe, keep going. And I say, I'm going to. And that I'll be, and this is always what he tells me, and that I'll be at, he'll double it. So I'll be at 100,000 followers in 2 months. He'll always say like a couple of months, and he'll always double it. And I appreciate his optimism and his enthusiasm. Okay. So I tapped into my seeing. I vividly saw my page growing, and I could feel how excited and proud I am of myself, because I am. Holy cow, it takes a lot of consistent effort. I was somebody with zero discipline back in the day. And now all of a sudden here I am, like moving and grooving toward my goals. It's so powerful. And I can hear him tell me like how excited he is. So you could tap into taste if you're like a baker or a cook or a chef and you're opening your restaurant. And you could tap into maybe touch if you're, I don't know, a Pilates instructor, yoga instructor, a fashion designer, whatever, right? These are the ones I tapped into. They're the most easily accessible for me and what I'm doing. So then the neurosurgeon says you read the manifestation to yourself. So I'm going to do that. Was it to yourself first or out loud first? Oh, it doesn't matter. Read it to yourself. Really like tap into the energy of it. And then I read it out loud. I vividly see 50,000 followers on my TikTok page, and I can feel how proud and excited I am as I share this news with my partner. And I can hear him tell me how amazing it is and how proud of me he is, and to keep going. And that I'll be at 100,000 followers in a couple of months. And then the neurosurgeon, Dr. Jim Doty, this is a conversation he had with Mel Robbins. We talked about it earlier this week or last week. And then you put your hands, he put his in prayer hands at his heart. I like to put mine on my heart. You guys do what works for you. This is what resonates for me. And then he says, visualize it. And so as I'm visualizing it, he doesn't tell you this part. This is like Lindsay Flair added in because, you know, I've got to put my spin on everything. I'm going to go harder in the paint than this guy did because why not? Like, let's do everything we know. I breathe into my heart chakra. So breathing in through the nose, opening the heart chakra like a flower, really feeling your heart chakra open, open, open. And on the exhale through the nose, gently closing the flower. Okay. So you're tapping into the heart because the heart is where your manifesting magnet lives. It's where the power lives. And I'm seeing the conversation, but I'm not looking at my TikTok page. What I'm doing is I'm having the conversation with my partner right now, because that's very real to me. We do this all the time. I'm like, babe, look, I show my phone. He takes a second to have his eyes adjust. What is he actually looking at? And then he sees the number and he's like, oh my gosh, babe, good job. Keep going. That's what happens all the time. So I'm really tapping into that. My eyes are closed because when our eyes are closed, we're 80 to 90% sensory is blocked out. So we can really tap in. And that's it. That's what he says. So we've been doing this together since 11/7. If you want to do this every day, come back Monday through Friday. Saturday, Sunday, you're going to have to do it on your own. Don't forget. All right, let's keep going. Holy cow, let's get caught up with the comments. I like this group. While I need somebody to tell me, get your journal out. Okay, Tanya, if you're interested, I host a Cosmic Collective, a spiritual community. You may want to join that. It's $33 a month. Bex, have a great day. I hope everything goes well today. Keep us posted. Brittany, thank you for the follow. Sorry, what was that code? Brittany, the code is POWER, POWER, because you are powerful. Thank you, VIP Aaron. You answered for me. I appreciate you helping me out. Today is the first day I wrote it down in a coherent way. Go on, Shay Shay. It takes a little bit of practice. It takes a little bit of practice. But you know what, Shay? Be proud of yourself because you stuck with it and you figured out what felt right for you. And that's super powerful in and of itself. Just staying consistent is something that most people struggle with. Thank you for sharing the live. Zenny, thank you for being here. Thanks for the likes. Okay. So we're going to finish this conversation about the Pleiadians, about fitting in. And then I guess we're going to keep the conversation going tomorrow because I've got a lot more to say. And we're running out of time. You guys, this was so fun. This was so fun. I've been having so many great conversations lately. So thank you to all of you that are here. We're not done yet, but I just want to just say a quick thank you. I'm very grateful for all of you because there'd be no Lindsay with Love without you. And you guys really, like, this time in the morning sets me up to have the best day every day. It like lights me up inside. So thanks for being here. And communication is with the self is so important. That is very true. So remember, they said that as someone who's awake, you are already the exception to the rule. And the Pleiadians say that every exception to a rule, this is really interesting, which we know, but we don't think about probably often. They say every exception to a rule basically shows that there is no rule to begin with. So if there's an exception to the rule, then is there really a rule? It's like the apartment complex I live at. When we were touring, when we first moved here, we're like, we're not going to buy a house because we don't know how long we're going to stay in this country, or not this country, but the state for. We don't know how long we're going to stay, so we're going to rent. And they were walking us through the complex, and all these people had doormats. And the girl was like, yeah, doormats technically say you're not allowed in the lease, but we allow them anyway. And I was like, well, then what is the point in wasting the space on the lease? Like, what's the point? What's the point? So right there proves like there is no rule. There actually is no rule. Because if there was, they would adhere to the rule. DTM, thank you for that compliment. That's very sweet of you. And so the people that are the exception to the rule that are awake now, aka you, because you're listening to this conversation, you wouldn't listen to me, by the way, if you weren't awake a little bit. If you weren't a light worker, you wouldn't listen. You would think I'm woo-woo, I'm crazy, blah, 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 blah. You wouldn't be interested. So you're interested, which means you are part of the light workers of the world. Congratulations. It's a beautiful place to be. It's a beautiful place to be happy and in love with life. It really is. So they say every exception to a rule shows there's no rule. And they say you're choosing to be different because that's what the world needs at this time. And you probably chose a non-traditional life. You probably don't care what the establishment is trying to feed you and make you believe in. And I would say yes to that, because I have many people that came in and like, what's going to happen with the election? And I was like, does it really matter? The election happened, things change, and has your life actually really changed? Tell me. No. Mine hasn't. Nothing has changed for me. Has it changed for you? So you have to remember that anytime that you're giving your energy to something else, you're giving a little bit of your empowerment away. And it's not that it's that bad of a thing, but if it's like if it's like somebody else is going to make my life for me, then you're disempowering yourself. Does the economy change when different presidents come in and out of office? Yes. But if you knew how to, if you were financially literate and you took some time to maybe take a course or learn on YouTube how to trade stocks, you would know that there are called consumer defense stocks. I'm not going to go into it now, but there are stocks that actually go up when the economy goes down. And then if you took it even further and you learned how to trade options, you would know that even when stocks are tanking, people can make a crap ton of money. It's called option trading. And so, by the way, super risky, and you need to have like certain credentials to do it. So make sure to go take a course if you're interested. But all I'm saying, the point of this conversation is nobody actually has control of your life, only you and God, source, universe, creator, who helps you create. And so anytime you give a little bit of power away to somebody else, boom, you're disempowering yourself. You're weakening your manifesting energy. Don't do that. Don't do that. There's no point. Why? Trust yourself. You're a boss. Your natural energy it's activating just listening to the conversation. You're probably feeling like, oh my gosh, I can create my life. Let's go do it. You're probably ready to go. You probably want me to turn this live off so you can go do something. Go on then, do it. Like, don't wait around for people. You create your reality, okay? So you don't need to worry about fitting in. I let that go a long time ago. Imagine if I did worry about fitting in, then I probably wouldn't be live on, I for sure know. Even 2 years ago, Lindsay, 1 year ago, well, like okay, let's take this back. When did I start going live on TikTok? May. And I was like, screw it. And even this was happening in Santa Monica as well. So a couple years ago, I started just sharing messages, like working out, looking crazy. I have not showered yet today. I've not got ready for the day. This is the bathrobe that I put on after I got my steps in this morning. My makeup isn't done. I'm here. I gave up a long time ago what people were going to think about me because I had a bigger mission than just looking cute on the internet, which is to help empower you. So you don't need to worry about fitting in. By the way, every single one of my TikToks almost is in this bathrobe because I really don't want to think about what to wear to go post a TikTok. So you can go do that. You can copy my idea. Just wear the same thing. Nobody's going to judge you. Your message is good. Who cares what you're wearing? Okay. And you are actually helping by not worrying about all this. You're helping to determine what the new reality looks like. And the more that you're authentic, I talk about this all the time. I had this idea come into my brain with the way technology is moving. What is going to set you apart is your authenticity. Your authenticity. And they say that when the new reality hits, you're actually going to be in very high demand because you've been awake for so long. You've been standing in your authenticity. You've been practicing your meditation. You've been going on your journey. You've been documenting your synchronicities. You've been manifesting your reality. And now you can teach people who are waking up. What if somebody wakes up 10 years from now and finds me? They're going to be like, holy cow, you've known this for this long? How? And they're going to need me. They're going to need you, right? They're going to need your compassion. They're going to need your patience. They're going to need your knowledge, your wisdom, and you'll be in high demand. And so this idea of not fitting in now, which might be viewed as a weakness currently, is going to become your greatest superpower. That's what the Pleiadians say, guys. It's going to be your greatest strength. And that is so beautiful. Permission granted to be yourself. Like if I had a wand, which I feel like I kind of need one. I don't know. I've got the robe. I've never watched Harry Potter, but I read some books and I feel like, it's like a little magical. Shay, your hair appointment yesterday was fire. Go on. I bet you look great. But you probably already check on my list. Okay, I will. I'll check it out. Spiritual Layoff, thanks for being here. Go off. I'm here for this message. Mortgage, Jamie says. Mortgage by Jamie. I've never fit in a day in my life. Well, it's probably because, and a lot of people that have never fit in, it's because you're here for something bigger than fitting in. To me, it's like I stopped watching the fashion girls on TikTok. I was like, you guys kind of all look crazy because every single person's wearing every single the same outfit. It's strange to me. And then you go to New York City and it's literally like a copy and paste. They all look, I'm like, this is weird. I don't want to look like everybody else. I want to be me. I want to feel comfortable with what I decide. So I had to stop watching like the fashion girly OOTDs on TikTok and the trend girls because I was like, all y'all are doing just spending money, just like crazy consumerism. I'm busy creating my reality. Gots to go, right? So things like that, where it's like, who cares? What is fitting in anyway? Nowadays, we're exposed to so much on the internet. You can find a niche for anything that you're into. Have you noticed that? I've landed on some I've landed on some new things on TikTok that I've never been exposed to. And I get exposed to them and I'm like, that is so cool. People that build like little book houses, something. People that dress like very ethereal fairies, very interesting. These two girls that do this dance to this one song all the time, and they're like the most free-spirited, beautiful people. I would have never seen those people. And so it's like, what is actually fitting in? Fit into yourself. Put your own pieces together, right? And shine your own light. Supernova, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Beauty is you. Yes, thank you for the follow. Mortgage Jamie. I've never fit in a day, but we saw that. You don't have to. I want comfy clothes over making myself comfortable to others. Yeah, well then wear what you want to wear. Wear what you want to wear. Judah, welcome to the chat. It's been such a minute. I found words to match the ideas and definitions that turn in my head. There you go. That's a nice feeling, isn't it? Judah, I've not seen you in months. I hope you're doing well. I've been thinking about you. Thank you for the follow, LaDonna. Oh boy. LaDonna Rail 4B and Cruises for Women. All right, you guys, we are so close. It's kind of the end of the show. So let's get on the energetic wave. For those of you that are manifesting, reminder, we're manifesting tonight. Please check your email, check your junk and your spam if you're new to my email list, because you might find the Zoom details in junk and spam. And if you absolutely do not have the email, please email me, Lindsay@lindsaywithlove.com, so that you can get in and get the information. For those of you that want to hang out with me inside of a spiritual community, it's $33 a month membership. Join the Cosmic Collective today. Inside there is spiritual lessons all the way back from July. So months worth of spiritual lessons from me. And you also get two live monthly chats with me on Zoom. So show up and hang out with me. And you get a group energy healing from me as well with the collective, and VIP discounts inside, and tons of resources that I'm constantly kind of building up that library. So please join me if you're interested. For those of you that are ready to activate your power, to truly activate your power, then get into the Unleash Your Manifesting Power course using the code POWER for 15% off. It goes from $77 to like $65 or something like that. So you are saving some money and you are empowering yourself at the same time. So that's quite beautiful. And anything else, especially for those of you that are getting astrology reports, if you're thinking about gifting somebody awareness about who they are from the highest vibration, which are what my astrology reports are. If you are going to gift somebody awareness about themselves from the highest perspective, the highest vibration, those astrology reports, Fast Money, Your Soul's Purpose, and the Know Thyself, which includes Fast Money and Your Soul's Purpose. The Know Thyself is like the big full-on report. Please do not wait until the last minute, because I write them myself and some of them are like 40 pages and it takes quite a bit of time because I'm doing a bunch of other things all at once too. Okay. So don't wait. If you're interested in that, please get into my queue. I have 3 reports still in my queue. And my soul sister Raquel, yours is literally leaving my queue hopefully soon. I've been working diligently on yours. So thank you for the heart meet, Kristen. I appreciate you. Zenny says, you are your greatest creations. By saying I use a lot of my business products, we're great. Yes, we are. You've been working so hard. I love that, Judah. I'm proud of you. Keep going, my friend. You're capable, right? Thank you. I don't fit in. I'm not quite a joiner. Thanks for having me. You're welcome, Supernova. I welcome all people, whether you fit in or not. I don't really care. I'm not judging you, because I know when I judge people, then I'll just receive judgment back, and it's low vibrational karma that I don't want to deal with. So I'm good. Do you. As long as you're not out there hurting people, do you, right? Please do not wait for astrology reports. Please get into courses. Start to heal yourself some way, somehow, you guys. Even if it's not with me, just do it. Do it for yourself. It's really beautiful. Don't leave yet, Zenny, because we're about to do the best thing ever, which is get on the energetic wave. And it's my favorite part of the entire show, but it happens at the end. So if you're new here and you don't know what the heck is about to happen, no worries. I'm going to guide you through it. Okay, I'm going to guide you through it. So we're going to close our eyes. We're going to do some affirmations. We're going to manifest a little bit together. So closing the eyes, taking a deep breath in through the nose, letting it go out of the mouth. We're resetting our energy. That's all we're doing right now. Breathing in through the nose, letting it go. We had a great conversation. Thank you for everybody that was new here that is chatting with me, and for all of my OGs that are returning. Thank you for all my clients and my customers. Breathing in through the nose. And most importantly, thank you for working on yourself so that the world is a better place. Letting it go. Because that's what life is all about. Living your best life. Thinking of something that you are manifesting, or perhaps something you're releasing with the full moon energy that is happening tomorrow. This is a big full moon because it is the last super moon of 2024, but it's also conjunct Uranus. Uranus desires us to dismantle and release those things that are no longer serving us so we can step into a higher vibration and frequency of who we're meant to be in this lifetime. So really use this full moon energy to let go. For those of you that are manifesting with me tonight, we will be cutting more cords. It's going to be very powerful. So get ready and drink lots of water. Repeating out loud if you can, silently if you must after me, saying it with conviction from your heart and from your gut. I am strong and I can do this. You're manifesting, so smile big, show me your teethers. This is an inside joke between me and my little doggy. She has an underbite. She's always smiling, showing us her teethers. I freaking did it. Why? Because I knew I could do it. I am strong and I can do this. Smiling big, showing me your teethers. I freaking did it. Why? Because I knew I could do it. Thinking of that thing you're either manifesting or releasing to step into a higher frequency, breathing in through the nose, pulling this idea up the back of the spine, up the chakra system, giving it out of the crown, at the top of the head to God, source, universe, creator, to experience and feel and help you co-create. And on the exhale, bringing the energy back down the chakra system, through the top of the head, down the back of the spine to the root, the base of the spine. And if you are somebody who works with your energy often and feels your energy, you can circle that energy clockwise, cementing it into your reality. One more time, breathing in, pulling the vision up the chakra system, giving it to God, source, universe, creator. And on the exhale, bringing the energy down the chakra system, cementing it in to your current reality. Really good, you guys. Powerful energy this morning. I am strong and I can do this. Smiling big, showing me your teethers. I freaking did it. Why? Because I knew I could do it. You are on the energetic wave, my friends. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope you enjoyed the show if you are new here. I hope to see you back here tomorrow and every single Monday through Friday thereafter. I hope to see you inside my Cosmic Collective at some point. You'll likely want to take that leap of faith and hang out with me more often. And for those of you manifesting, tonight is the night. And those of you that are not in the Manifesting Club, but it sounds very exciting, just stay tuned because the doors will reopen tomorrow morning. Have an amazing day, VIP Deborah. I'll see you tonight, I hope. Have a great day. Who's on the wave? If you're on the wave, please just drop it in the comments below that you're on the wave. If you fall off the wave, remember Lindsay on the internet with her robe and her red hair, and just tap in, tap back in. Permission is granted to tap back into my energy. I shield myself every day. I'm not scared of people needing and using my energy. So you can tap back in. Chaotic Solitude, thanks for being here. On the wave, Kristen says, go on, my friend. You guys are going to have the best day every day if you do this with me all the time. It's just how it's going to be. And I'm continuously transcending into new frequencies. And as you hang out with me, you'll do the same because we're energetically connected. Okay. VIP Deborah is on the wave. KLS 360. Have a great day, you guys. I will see you. Make sure you guys, if you're interested, all of my services are in the link in my profile page, in my bio. Astrology reports, Cosmic Collective, not Manifesting Club right now, but tomorrow. The Unleash Your Manifesting Power course. I can't stress it enough. So many people think that they need to know more about themselves. What you really need to be doing right now is healing the heck out of yourself. So I cannot stress it enough. Please get in. If it even excites you a little bit, follow your heart. Take a chance on yourself, okay? Have a great day. I will see you guys all back here tomorrow. Goodbye to my YouTube viewers. Have an amazing day.